I represent the South African black man, who is the majority of this nation's population. South Africa, the country that has been dubbed by evolutionists as the cradle of mankind. Marupeng is a sacred place found within our borders that has been declared a World Heritage Site, which makes us, South Africans, you and I, the original man. We are Africans. We all originate from the same red, rocky, sandy, and black soil. However, the original African man is a man who throughout the history of mankind has been extorted of his soul, his resources, and his rich raw minerals. The original African has been abused for his fertile mind, the very same mind that has been littered by hate, domestic insecurity, envy, greed, and anarchy. His judgment has been clouded to an extent that he now inflicts violence on his own kind, simply because his own kind comes from beyond borders of his former oppressors. The South African black man has forgotten that when he was struggling with the atrocities of apartheid, he found refuge in the countries of his African brother, the same brother whose blood is dripping down his hands. Everyone is killing everyone who's a foreign national now that the freedom is over, the freedom is here and apartheid is over. He's forgotten that when he had struggles, he had to go out there and hide out there, and he wasn't killed. Okay, now I'm off tracking my speech. Let me go back. Every country in the international community has a legislation and law enforcement put in place to control access to the hospitality of the area within the borders and airspace, including South Africa. However, this country, South Africa, has failed to enforce this legislation. We are now faced with the problem of free access in our country from foreign nationals who can commit crime. I repeat, who can commit crime. I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just saying they can commit crime because they have no identity. You can't find them. They can commit crime, sell drugs to our youth, prostitute our women without any justice being imposed on them. And locating these nationals who have no identity is an overwhelming task for our law enforcement officers. Yes, there are those international visitors, our international visitors, who follow all procedure in gaining access to this country and this beautiful land. And these statements are not referring to them. Our government should refrain from being too quick to judge the South African black man, because it is the government that has failed to enforce adequate border control measures, preventing foreign nationals from gaining access without following procedure. So, all in all, I'm pleading with the great South African black man to stop, how can I put it, to stop resolving this issue of nationals gaining access to our country with violence. I thank you.